take my ears off, I'll be good. That's not bad. Ears off, that's not bad. I'm finna put the quiet cap on and we're finna see the difference. This is the 30 cal quiet cap. We're finna slap it on there and see if it get any more quieter. Now, we got the quiet cap installed. Put my ear back on. See if we like it with the ear off. I don't know. What's up, y'all? It's Vaughn, the gun guy. Today is a big day. All right, so we got our first suppressor. And before we do anything, I do want to shout out Anechoic for sending out the suppressor. Thank you, Rebecca and Buck. Very, very much appreciated. Let's crack this thing open, man. I want to shot this thing for the first time today, so you will see that it got, you know, some nicks and scrapes and glove marks on it. But voila. It does come with all tools to take this can apart. Y'all know we won't be doing that on camera because YouTube does not like it. Bam! Now, let's break down this can. This is the Anechoic AnechoX 30L. So, we're not just unboxing this thing, we're actually running this thing. And I guess giving y'all my first thoughts as a first-time suppressor owner. No BS, no hyping, no nothing. Just real range time and real expressions. So, if you've never bought a suppressor before, let's just say this. It's not like buying a firearm. It's not like buying a regular old firearm. You got paperwork, fingerprints. The tax stamp is free now. And most of all, the wait time is horrible. Now, I got approved for this thing in just 7 days. But those 7 days felt like hell. I was just overthinking, like, what do they gotta look over? What are you doing? But yeah, those 7 days, it was long, but it was like, I felt good when I got that call, like, your suppressor is ready for pickup. Even though I know I'm good, it's like, what do we gotta do all this for, bro? So why did I get the 30L? So as a first time suppressor buyer, I wanted something versatile. Even though I got mostly 5.56s, I didn't want a dedicated 5.56 can just yet. Because me personally, me just now getting into suppressors, I'm not putting a suppressor on none of the old firearms I got. I'm building firearms from the suppressor back, like suppressor, barrel, BCG, upper, charging handle, then we're gonna do the lower, then all the buffer too, all that. That's how I want to build from now on. And most of the AR-15s I got is budget. We're gonna step to get. We're getting suppressors, so we're gonna step the game up just a notch. I know I like making budget content, but I just want something up there, like a Daniel Defense. I know I'm gonna go get me a BCM this year. Now, from now on, we're not building those 7.5s. We probably not gonna go nothing under 10 inches from now on. I got all the short stuff, and it's just loud. It's for the super safeties and all that. I already got all the super safeties and stuff. I'm done. It's fun, but I'm getting more serious with, you know, what I got going on. I'm really gonna be in more into like the 10.5, 11.5 area. So yeah, when I say I didn't want like a dedicated 5.56 can, I wanted something versatile that can run like 300 blackout, 5.56, 308 for most of my future builds, because I do want to get into like the 308s. I was looking into that Saber AR-10. So why did I choose the 30L suppressor out of all their suppressors? I wanted maximum suppression for this 308 back here, and when I was shooting that thing, it sounded pretty fucking good. I'm a big fan of suppressors now. Let's get some suppressed super semi going on, man. Got no ears on also. Ears off, that's not bad, bro. I'm finna put the quiet cap on and we're finna see the difference. So let's unload this thing. Make sure she's clear. Clear. Okay. This is the 30 cal quiet cap. We're finna slap it on there and see if it get any more quieter. And if you didn't know, this is a flow through can. Now they actually send you a quiet cap in the package as well. This is a 30 caliber quiet cap. Now they say for if you're gonna run this on 5.56s, they say get the 223 quiet cap for maximum y'all know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, if you're gonna run this on 5.56, get the 22 quiet cap. I didn't get the 22 quiet cap, and it actually sounded pretty good on the 5.56s. All right, now we got the quiet cap installed. Let's do 10 rounds. All right, as you can see, I burnt my damn glove on the suppressor. I don't really care. All right, so now we're gonna do 10 rounds with the flow through on there. This is 5.56. I should have did this review when I first got this thing because it wasn't all nicked up and, you know, from being put on the ground and put on the wood table. Now, as you can see, this thing did get hot, and it did melt my glove a little bit, the fabric on my glove. Now, the machining on this thing is pretty dope. I like the little designs they got on here. Finish looks good. Threads are clean. I ain't gonna take this thing apart because, again, YouTube hates it. So yeah, today I primarily ran it on this 7.5 and that 308 back there, that 16-inch 308 back there. And for the 5.56, it actually performed pretty good. I know this thing got a little length on it, but it ran pretty good, man. It added a little length. It didn't add much weight. On the 308, I can feel it at the top end just a little bit, but nothing really too crazy. Now, mounting was straightforward. This is direct thread. This direct thread didn't come with it. It actually came with the direct thread for the 308. Shout out to Anechoic for sending me this direct thread for the 223 5.56. Without him, I probably wouldn't even be making this video right now. We'd probably have to postpone this for like a week and a half. Thank you, brother. So yeah, once I slapped this thing on, the rifle did look different. It was longer. It looked it better. It did add this is not heavy at all. This is titanium, but I can feel this on front of the barrel, but it looked mean as fuck. Now, running on 5.56 is a little different because you still gonna get that supersonic crack. No suppressor removes that. It's just physics. Now, let's do it with no ears. It's not bad, but I like the sound of the flow through just a tad bit better. That's what's flying back there, all that damn dirt. But what this 30L can did do to the 5.56 is tame that blast, and it actually felt softer shooting. It wasn't as loud. Y'all can see I took my ears off and I ran about 30 rounds. I did it super safe and semi-automatic. Couldn't post the super safety content on there because YouTube is not going to monetize this video. Check out the shorts though. So yeah, more gas to the face, more carbon, and your rifle is going to run a lot dirtier. But that's normal with suppressors, especially long ones with, you know, more back pressure. And I think I really noticed it start to get dirty when I put the quiet cap on. It's not flow through then. But if you're serious about running suppressors full time, you might want to go get an adjustable gas block, tune the buffer weights, or at least a charging handle that, you know, that's designed to help with those gases. Visually, this 30L on the 308 looks at home. That's probably where I'm gonna keep this can on the 308. 308 already has some weight and size to it, so adding the length of the 30L doesn't look crazy at all. It actually balanced out better than I expected. What did the first shots feel like suppressed? Completely different experience. Unsuppressed, the 308 feels crazy. Now, y'all know I had this for a little minute. Didn't really make content on it because honestly I didn't like shooting it, but suppressed, I shoot that thing all damn day. Let's get this out of the way. It is not silent. Let's get that Hollywood idea out of our head. It's controlled. Now, would I recommend this as a first suppressor? If you want versatility and strong suppression, absolutely. If you are obsessed with short, lightweight AR pistols, I probably wouldn't recommend the 30L. You might want to look at some shorter options. They do got a 30. This is the 30L. The 30 is probably that long, which is the size of most of the, compact suppressors. For me, this was the right step in the suppressor game for me. And trust, this will definitely not be the last can that y'all see. So if you enjoyed this review, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to, you can share it to your buddies. You can share it to your page. If you got the option down below in the comments, swipe right, hype the video. It's Vaughn. I'll catch y'all on the next one.